Alright, what's going on YouTube? So I wanted to start this video off by saying thanks for subscribing, welcome if you're new, and I just wanted to go over some things that are going on. Number one, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't, hit the bell notification if you haven't. The bell notification is important so that you can get the first dibs on new videos. It means you get first comments, and I will more often than not be responding to those earlier comments. So that's how we can interact a little better. Moving on from there, I wanted to announce Jeep and Bass has a channel affiliate now, which means that I'm going to be able to provide you guys with a link that takes you to Low Hertz Car Audio. And what's going to happen is I'm going to have a video posted. We're going to be going over some product. I'll be testing a lot of things coming up soon from Gately Audio. You guys use the link, come to the website. If you choose to buy something from the website, basically some of that commission will go back to Jeep and Bass and support the channel so that we can continue growing and getting better, because 2021, it's a new year, new start. I really want to get back into producing content and getting you guys involved. So what's going to happen is you're going to have to use the link that I provide. So I'll have a link in the description. I'll try to keep a link in the video. I know on like some platforms like the phone and tablet that not all those YouTube features work, so you're not always going to be able to like use a video link, but the description will always be there. So to kind of give you guys a sense of everything I got going on the channel, I suggest scrolling through sometime. I got a lot of content from numerous years. We have builds, we have everything going on. I have new content being put together as we speak. I'm going to be doing an install here in the next few weeks. My fiance's vehicle, so we have that video. My Civic, of course. The Jeep, which is ever changing, and trust me, we're going to be doing some more fun things very soon. And I also want to announce that we have a channel sponsor, Gately Audio. So Gately Audio.com. Of course, you guys know about his enclosures, hopefully. I've been testing a few of them for a while now, and the great thing is if I'm going to be doing a video on his enclosure or his upcoming line of subwoofers, as you can see here, which I'm going to be getting very involved with because I want to run these. The great part is I'll have that affiliate link in there. You guys use the link to go to Low Hertz Car Audio, and you can buy Gately Audio enclosures here. And also there's other products. Obviously, they carry several brands. So I think this is going to be a great opportunity for you guys to have an outlet to buy products directly corresponding to my videos, supporting my friends, because these guys I've known for a very long time. I've competed with them on teams. I know them personally. You know, they're definitely good guys. So this is their website, but please, please, please use the affiliate link to get to that site, or else none of this works. You can't just search their site and go to it, because then that cuts me out of it, and it's not like a selfish ploy for me to make any earnings or anything. It's really just that's the kind of the thing we've set up between me and them. If I'm going to be using products from their site, and if I'm going to be promoting their site on my channel or through my other social medias, the reciprocal thing is going to be you guys, if you're interested in buying a product, using the link I provide to go to their site and, you know, check it out and make purchases. And that's, of course, going to be only products that I'm going to recommend, and I'm not going to sell you guys or, you know, beat it to death, you know. So as long as you want to use it, go ahead. It's just me recommending, like, hey, these are the things I like in my builds. You have access to them now through me providing you a link to, you know, a site that carries these things. And they have several brands. Obviously, they have the Wire, the alternators. They carry a lot of the Sky High inventory. They're pretty related to those guys. I know that they're working with Sky High for some time. They have also their own merch, so that's pretty cool. So it's going to be hopefully your one-stop shop that's associated with my channel, because I personally don't want to grow my website in that direction. I guess I'll go over that now. my site has primarily just sold DC audio and my own merch. I used to sell other products, but I'm not involved enough to be able to handle sales a lot. So with DC audio, that's going to stay. And what that essentially is if you buy a subwoofer directly from me, of course that directly helps the channel. But I don't have any of the product in stock. So it's really dependent, it's drop shipping from DC, so it's dependent if they have the product. And I work with them closely, I know their products well, I know their staff well, I know the owners. And it's been working fine, and I've had no complaints. So you guys are still free to purchase DC audio off of me directly. Right now my design service is paused, as many people have complained, but it's because my time, I can't provide this service to you guys right now. I just can't have the turnover that I'd like to have. So really it's like someone pays me and we're talking a month before I can return a product. So that's where that is. I've done some specific enclosure designs for people who have hit me up personally, but through the site right now I just can't maintain a good turnaround for you guys, so I didn't feel like I should be trying to sell something I couldn't provide. So the alternative is I've slowly uploaded pre-made enclosure designs, and these are kind of like the prefabs of enclosure designs, so obviously they're not going to be perfectly specific for every circumstance, but these are going to be like well put together plans for an enclosure you could put together yourself and have good results with. So we have a pretty good selection, and it's being added to. And really the pictures of the subwoofers you're seeing, it's a fast and loose thing, so like you don't necessarily have to put that subwoofer in that box. As long as your woofer has kind of similar specifications, and this box fits your SUV or truck or whatever situation you're in, as long as you are happy with the measurements and kind of the specs, does it kind of follow in with your woofer's recommendations, so I'd say it fits most 12-inch subs. If they need 1.5 cubic foot each, here's the cutout, here's how deep you can mount the sub. So as long as you go to your website or look up your sub and just verify that these parameters kind of meet your sub, and that these dimensions meet your vehicle and what you're going to be doing with it, then I highly suggest, hey, for 15 bucks, that's not going to hurt to at least get a design to look at. So that's just something that I've decided to do on the site. So now you guys are aware that I'm doing this. So yeah, there's that. There's obviously the DC audio, and then what's going to happen is I think I've announced that I am becoming a car audio judge. I've still planned to compete a little bit, but I'm actually going to be judging. So what I'm going to be doing is converting my site into more of an outlet for that, so that everyone can basically come here, see what events I'm putting on. I used to list, like, it looks pretty outdated right now, I used to list the events I was definitely bringing the Jeep to. So I'll be kind of making edits to this to make it more of like, what shows am I hosting? And I'm actually putting a show together right now. It's going to be in April in Fresno, California. So obviously I'm West Coast, so everything I'm going to be setting up is going to be pretty much California and up and down the coast. I help at a lot of shows in Oregon and Vegas throughout some points of the year, like the big shows. So that's the best I can do with that. And what I also want to do is upload more of my builds. So I have some build logs on here so you guys can check out different vehicles I've worked on. I want to continue promoting merchandise. I'm currently working on getting my own decals back on the site. We're trying to use up all the Astro-based decals, and we really are trying to sell these shirts. These are really cool shirts. We made a lot of them because there was, a lot of people requested that we had them, and then once we made them, it was like everyone disappeared. I don't know if this price is just too high, but this includes shipping, so this is free shipping, and it's supporting our channel. So we appreciate everything you guys do for us. Even the simple things like just commenting on a video. A positive comment means a lot, and it gives me that motivation. So I definitely could use it these days. That way we can start uploading again and having some good content. So my website's basically going in the direction of my promotion of my personal brand, just basically selling whatever merchandise I have, providing you guys some enclosures, and promoting my event and competition venture now that I'm going to be judging. And I'll start keeping like stats on the site, you know, like who's doing what at my shows, like if you're winning a class or honorable net mentions I might add to the site. The one thing that we're going to be subtracting from the site, sadly, and this is another announcement, is Astro and Base isn't going to be a thing anymore for me or Craig. Basically, Craig he's my best friend right here for years now, and he's moving out of state, and his situation has changed, and it really, Astro and Base is a very expensive, to say the least, vehicle to maintain and have and modify, and neither of us have the time or the motivation anymore, which really sucks because this is tons of work manifested into this build, and it came out awesome, and we didn't do as much as we wanted to with it, but we did set personal records of, you know, we did over 167 decibels. I think 168 was one of our best runs, and it was something cool for you guys to watch. And so these videos will remain on, you know, the YouTube channel and everything. You can always go back and look at it. But Astro and Base is up for sale. So if you guys are listening along this far into the video, hit me up if you're interested in getting the van. It's currently for sale. I think the price is $4,500. That includes the alternators, that includes the wiring from front to rear, that includes the van, its wrap, a concrete enclosure that has a baffle for 612s, 1212s. We actually swapped the 418s over to 1212s, and it's a 6-order band pass, and we already metered doing over 162 on music with that setup. But of course, it's not on my channel because it was something we kind of stopped midway. And I might patch together some videos of what we did do and maybe help kind of use that to sell the van off. But anyway, if you're interested, let me know. Other than that, that's really the big stuff. I want to urge you guys to check out my Instagram, Jeep and Base. I upload here pretty much daily. I try to put at least one photo or video up a day. And it's somewhat more of my personal stuff, but I try to primarily focus it on car audio and what I'm doing with my vehicles. And so obviously here's the 1212s. We've already sold the subwoofers, but of course the enclosure's there and you can put anything you want into it. So something cool if you want to pick up the van. And also check out my Facebook page. Looks like I'm getting messages, but check out my Facebook page, and again here you can see me kind of upload pretty often. It's correlated to my Instagram, and I also kind of post on here checking with my audience, and you know, I'll post my new YouTube videos. So this is how you can get me on Facebook. And the best way to get a hold of me, if you want to actually have a one-on-one conversation, is contact me through the website or send me an email at jeepandbase@gmail.com. So if you can do that, then that's the best way to get a hold of me. Through the Facebook Messenger is not a good way. Through Instagram Messenger is not a good way. I miss a lot of those notifications. So that's just me being upfront with you guys. So to finish off the video, I have plans to upload several things to the channel. I want to finish off the build log for the Jeep. I stopped at part 4, and then I kind of skipped over and uploaded these videos of the box. It's temporary, actually, which is probably surprising to a lot of people, but what we want to do with the Jeep is we're going to be setting up to where I can test out multiple boxes, and so we want to be able to swap boxes in and out really easily and have all the amps left in the vehicle wired up so that there's very little to do if I want to swap a box. So we're going to be kind of wrapping up the Jeep and Base rebuild with a few things that I'm actually going to work on this weekend, hopefully with Bobby Gately. Again, he's a channel sponsor, so if you go to gatelyaudio.com, you can check out what he does. Again, if you want to buy any of these things and help me out directly, you will use the affiliate link and buy through Low Hertz Car Audio. So I think that was about everything I had. I guess we'll be uploading soon. I have to install my fiance's car. We're going to do something cool. So that's coming. I got more to show you guys on the Jeep. I've gone through and done quite a bit to the Jeep. So anyway, let's wrap up the video here. Again, hit the subscribe, bell notification, leave a comment if you have any ideas. And if you want to come out to one of my shows, stay tuned. I'm going to be announcing, a little bit more about that as time goes on. And of course, follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Jeep and Bass. It'd be great. And yeah. So anyway, guys, we're going to end the video here, and thank you.